Levi, is YouTube on? All right, I'd like to call the organizational meeting to order. Roll call, Elfon.
Here.
Nystrom.
Here.
Pritchard.
Here.
Teben.
Here.
Melhouse is absent. First step, oath of office to newly elected board members. Board member Dr. Melhouse got his oath earlier. Mr. Pritchard, give the oath. Do you solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Iowa, and you will faithfully and impartially, to the best of your ability, discharge the duties of the office of the Boone Community School Board as now and hereafter required by law? I do. All new board members are sworn in. Next item, election of board president. Do we have a motion on the floor?
I move to nominate Jeremy Pritchard for board president.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Motion by Teben, second by Elfon, for Jeremy Pritchard for president. Any other comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, we'll do the oath one more time, and then I'll hand it to you. Do you solemnly swear that you'll support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Iowa, that you will faithfully and impartially, to the best of your ability, discharge the duties and the board president in the Boone Community School District as now and hereafter required by law? I do. All right.
Thank you very much. Thanks for the opportunity to serve in this role. So I guess we'll get right down to business. 6.03, is there a nomination for board vice president?
I move to nominate Pat Teben. I move to nominate Pat Teben.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Nominations? Hearing none. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Congratulations. Pat, do you solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Iowa, and that you will faithfully and impartially, to the best of your ability, discharge the duties of the office of Board Vice President in the Boone Community School District as now and hereafter required by law?
I will.
Next item, Julie, Board of Education travel.
So we have the Iowa Association of School Boards Convention this week, and we need to approve board travel for the 21-22 school year so that the board can travel to and from the conference.
Any questions, comments from the board? Hearing none, I'd entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Moved by Pam. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The next housekeeping item here, Julie or Mitch, appointment of legal counsel.
So every year, we recommend the appointment of legal counsel. I would recommend the appointment of Allers and Cooney, PC law firm, as a school attorney, and Jordan and Mahoney law firm, PC, for a local attorney for the 21-22 school year.
Any questions from board members?
These are the same ones we've done in the past, correct?
Further questions? If none, I'd entertain a motion to approve legal counsel.
I'd move to appoint legal counsel as presented.
It's been moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Questions? Hearing none. All those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay. Agenda item 6.06.
So-
Go ahead, Julie, sorry.
I was just going to say that the next 4 items are all related to the refinancing of the bonds that we did recently. So this is a motion to approve the resolution entitled Resolution Appointing Paying Agent, Bond Registrar, and Transfer Agent, approving the Paying Agent, Bond Registrar, and Transfer Agent Agreement, and authorizing the execution of same.
Thanks, Julie. Any questions or comments?
I move to accept the resolution appointing paying agent, bond registrar, and transfer agent, approving the paying agent, bond registrar, and transfer agent agreement, and authorizing the execution of same.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Mitch, call the roll, please.
Elthon,
Yes.
Nystrom,
Yes.
Teben,
Yes.
Pritchard,
Yes.
Melhouse absent.
Motion carries. 6.07, Julie?
This is just to have the tax exemption certificate placed on file and approved, so I would recommend approval for that.
Questions or comments from the board? Hearing none, I'd entertain a motion.
Move to approve the tax exemption certificate form.
Is there a second?
Second.
I think, again, we have a roll call vote, so Mitch, call the roll, please.
Elthon,
Yes.
Nystrom,
Yes.
Teben,
Yes.
Pritchard,
Yes.
Melhouse absent.
Motion carries. On to approval of the continuing disclosure certificate.
And so I recommend that we have the continuing disclosure certificate to be placed on file and approved.
Questions, concerns, comments from the board? Absent discussion, I'd entertain a motion.
I move to approve the approval of the continuing disclosure certificate.
It's been moved. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Mitch, call the roll, please.
Elthon,
Yes.
Nystrom,
Yes.
Teben,
Yes.
Pritchard,
Yes.
Melhouse absent.
Motion carries. One more here. 6.09, Julie, resolution authorizing the issuance of bonds.
Yes, this is just the resolution to authorize the issuance of the bonds that we had approved previously, so we would recommend approval.
Again, any questions or comments from board members? Hearing none, I'd entertain a motion.
I move to approve the resolution authorizing the issuance of bonds.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Mitch, call the roll, please.
Elthon,
Yes.
Nystrom,
Yes.
Teben,
Yes.
Pritchard,
Yes.
Melhouse absent.
Motion carries. 6.10, hearing on the proposed issuance of approximately $8 million school infrastructure sales, service, and use tax revenue bonds. Julie, explanation, please.
So this is just a public hearing for us to issue those bonds for the homeschool building and the gym upgrades. So we'll hold the hearing open for a minute.
So we'll open the public hearing at 6:40 p.m. Any comments, Mitch, written?
No written comments.
At 6:41, we can close the public hearing, and I don't believe action's needed, correct, Mitch?
Yes.
Do we need to say any more?
You don't have a motion, and then we'll do roll call.
We need a motion.
Yeah.
Do I have a motion?
That's for 611.
To close the public hearing?
Oh, no, sorry, that's for 611.
Okay, yeah. So 6.11, resolution supporting the proposed issuance of approximately $8 million school infrastructure sales, services, and use tax revenue bonds. Any explanation here?
So this is just what we had the public hearing over. It is the estimation of $8 million for the homeschool and futures building and gym renovations.
I move to approve the resolution supporting the proposed issuance of approximately 8 million school infrastructure sales, services, and use tax revenue bonds.
Is there a second?
Second.
Well, there's a motion and a second. Mitch, call the roll, please.
Elthon,
Yes.
Nystrom,
Yes.
Teben,
Yes.
Pritchard,
Yes.
Melhouse absent.
Motion carries. Okay, 6.12, hearing on the proposed use of saved revenue for an athletic facility infrastructure project. Mitch, could you briefly explain why the athletic facility has an impact on the financing? Is this the gym in between the two
Yep.
wings?
Yep, because that building will not have an attendance center like the high school's attendance center, Franklin, the elementaries. And it has a gymnasium. It's considered a athletic complex facility. Incorporating Iowa law, we have to have 2 hearings for that. So it's just both those hearings, one for the bonds and then one for using those dollars for an athletic facility.
We'll open the public hearing at 6:43. Any written comments, Mitch?
No written comments.
At 6:44, we'll go ahead and close the public hearing. I believe we're on 6.13, resolution supporting the proposed use of saved revenue for an athletic facility infrastructure project. This is just follow-up action on the public hearing, so is there any explanation from the administrative team?
It's just allowing us to go further with the project.
Any questions, comments from board members?
I move to approve the resolution supporting the proposed use of saved revenue for an athletic facility infrastructure project.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Mitch, call the roll, please.
Elthon,
Yes.
Nystrom,
Yes.
Teben,
Yes.
Pritchard,
Yes.
Melhouse absent.
Motion carries. I think we're through all that stuff now. I think let's see here. 6.14, district trash bids.
The district had enlisted bids for trash, and we had 2 bids submitted, one from Tom Walters, one from Walter Sanitary Service, and we're recommending approval of the bid from Walter Sanitary Service.
Questions or comments from board members?
I move to accept the district trash bid from Walter Sanitary Service.
I have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. 6.15, middle school snow removal bid.
Similar process was used for the snow removal bids. We did receive 2 bids, and we're recommending approval of the bid from Kurt Moeller for snow removal at $70 an hour.
Questions or comments from board members?
Is that who currently does it now? Or is this a different one?
I move to accept the middle school snow removal bid from Kurt Moeller.
There's a motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor, aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries. Now, we need a motion to go into closed session, or do we need to adjourn the meeting first?
Just my superintendent report real quick.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that one, yeah. Go ahead, Julie, sorry.
So I just wanted to reiterate, there were some comments tonight, and I've had some questions about when we would cease the mask mandate. And so I was just going to reiterate what the motion was at the meeting when it was approved. And that is that it was stated, it was moved by Teben, seconded by Nystrom, to put in a mask mandate for grades pre-K through 8 starting Monday, September 27th, 2021. This mandate would stay in place as the district can legally enforce it. Proper vaccinations are in place with a sufficient vaccination rate, or until the first semester is completed. Given what the motion had, I would recommend that we have this on our December agenda so that we can the board can discuss further to provide clarity with regard to the end date for the mask mandate. So I just wanted to let the board know that that's something that I'm recommending that we put on our December agenda. And then I also wanted to share that we are currently applying to hold a junior ROTC program at Boone High School. There's an application process for that, and we feel strongly that this is something that we'd like to do because we feel that it helps build strong leadership skills and can be a bridge to the program locally here at Iowa State. But that application process is reviewed at the national level, so we sought out support from Senator Ernst's office, and Senator Ernst has agreed to write a letter of support to add to our application, and I wanted to have our high school principal share a little bit more about what that process has looked like so that you're aware and so that our community is also aware of what that application process is like and exactly what we're asking for.
So, hello everyone. We wanted to start the process to apply for a JROTC program at Boone High School. I have experience with JROTC in Des Moines and was able to see the leadership skills and the opportunity it provides for youth in Des Moines. We thought it would be a great opportunity to provide another opportunity for students in Boone. We are excited about the pathway opportunities and the connection to Iowa State University and their program. And we're also excited because our plan will be to offer it as a PE credit so that it will provide some flexibility within our high school schedules. We do have some planning and preparation that go into the application process with space and things like that as we complete our application. So I will just keep you updated, but we wanted to let you know what our intentions are. Any questions for me?
Thank you, John. Those were the 2 items that I wanted to mention during my report. That's all I have.
Anything else for the good of the order?
Doing that down there?
That concludes our normal meeting, so everybody, if you'd like to adjourn, that's fine. We'll go into closed session and adjourn after that.